When we think about the frontier of the Old West, towns like Tombstone, Deadwood, and Dodge City are always likely to come to mind. Cities full of life, ambition, and a sense of opportunity. But hidden within these once thriving urban landscapes are the remnants of a different time. Ghost towns of the Old West, these towns which once hummed with activity and promise, now stand eerily silent, their stories whispered through the abandoned streets and crumbling buildings. From bustling mining communities in California to the lively railroad centers of Body, every single ghost town has a specific tale of rapid growth followed by sudden death and ultimate ruin. On today's episode of Native Journal, we embark on a journey uncovering the mysteries and tragedies that linger in these forgotten corners of history. Join us as we explore the haunted history of Ghost Town. Let's begin with South Pass City, Wyoming. South Pass City in Wyoming stands as one of the most iconic ghost towns in the state, a true relic of the Old West. Located about 10 miles north on the Oregon Trail, this historic site was once a thriving gold mining hub. Founded in the summer of 1867 by a group of Mormon prospectors who discovered gold in the Wind River Mountains, South Pass City lies in a small valley along Willow Creek near the southeastern end of the mountains. Though gold traces had been found in Sweetwater Creek as early as 1842, the area was predominantly occupied by the Arapaho, Cheyenne, and Sioux tribes, who fiercely defended their land from intruders. Miners had to be vigilant for Native American attacks until U.S. troops arrived in 1866 to provide some protection despite the region's limited ore supply. The discovery of significant gold at the future site of the Carissa mine drew a rush of miners and their families. By 1868, it had grown to more than 250 buildings, housing a population of around 1,000 dollars, with hundreds of mining claims staked. South Pass City became the first of 3 mining camps in the Sweetwater Mining District, followed by Miners, Delight, and Atlantic City. In 1870, Fort Stamble was established to provide ongoing military protection for the settlers and miners. The town's main street was bustling with activity, stretching half a mile. It featured numerous saloons, restaurants, general stores, doctors' offices, a bowling alley, and other businesses. At its peak, the mining district supported up to 3,000 people. Newspapers and prospectors seeking investors often exaggerated the gold reserves in the area to encourage more settlement. This old city held enough significance that it became the county seat of Carter County, later renamed Sweetwater after being incorporated into Wyoming Territory in 1869. The town retained this status until 1873. South Pass City played a notable role in history when William Bright, a local miner and saloon owner, introduced the first women's suffrage bill in Wyoming's first territorial legislature. After the bill passed in December 1869, Wyoming became the first state to grant women the right to vote. Just 3 months later, Esther Hobart Morris, a resident of South Pass City, became the first female public official in the United States when she was appointed Justice of the Peace in February 1870. During her 8-month tenure, she presided over 27 cases. Although the town experienced several mining booms in the following decades, they were short-lived. The residents adapted by turning to livestock, logging, and small-scale industry. Eventually, South Pass City was abandoned and became a ghost town. By 1949, the last of the original pioneer families had left, and the buildings fell into disrepair. In 1966, the state of Wyoming purchased the abandoned town site as a gift to its residents for its 75th anniversary. This acquisition ensured the preservation of the town's storied past. The town was meticulously restored through collaborative efforts between state authorities and private groups. Today, 23 original buildings house approximately 30,000 artifacts, most unique to the historic village. While only a handful of people live in South Pass City year-round, the town comes alive each summer with thousands of tourists. Visitors can explore this authentic slice of the American West with volunteers available to answer questions and guide tours. Access to the historic site requires a modest fee, and walking tour guides are also on hand to enhance the experience. Ruby, Arizona. Ruby, Arizona is a well-preserved ghost town about 70 miles southeast of Tucson, close to the Mexican border in the Coronado National Forest. This former mining camp, once a bustling hub of activity, offers a fascinating glimpse into the past. Ruby's story began with its establishment as a mining camp. Still, it gained notoriety in the early 1920s due to a series of brutal double murders. Despite these grim events, the town continued to prosper for several decades before being abandoned in 1941. After its residents left, Ruby was closed off by private owners, making it inaccessible to the general public. In the late 1960s, the town saw a brief resurgence as hippies took over. The Ruby Mines Restoration Project now manages the town, allowing visitors to explore its history for a fee during designated hours. Among the remaining structures are a schoolhouse and a jailhouse, which are silent witnesses to Ruby's storied past. The town's remote location, active border patrol operations, and a large colony of Mexican free-tailed bats deter many casual tourists. However, for those interested in historic preservation and ghost towns, Ruby is a treasure worth the effort. The town's isolation and preserved state make it an ideal destination for history buffs and adventurous photographers. The journey to Ruby may be challenging, but the reward is a unique and vivid connection to Arizona's rich past. Kennecott, Alaska. Kennecott, Alaska sits in the heart of Wrangell St. Elias National Park and Preserve, is the largest national park in the United States, spanning 13.2 million acres. This vast wilderness could fit Yosemite and Yellowstone within its borders, with room to spare for Switzerland. Prominent copper reserves in the area led mining magnates to establish Kennecott in the early 20th century. At its peak, up to 600 workers lived and worked in the town's 76 buildings. The 14-story timber-framed red mill is the most iconic structure, set against a stunning mountain backdrop. The town flourished until the copper resources were depleted in 1938. Despite the hard labor, Kennecott's close-knit community found time for recreation. The town boasted a recreation center that hosted dances and movies, and even had an ice skating rink. Today, reaching Kennecott requires a 59-mile drive on a gravel road. Visitors can take a history tour led by a park ranger from the Kennecott Visitor Center, or simply wander the town streets. You will have to book a 2-hour tour with St. Elias Alpine Guides, a private operator, to enter the mill. Kennecott is a remarkable piece of history, offering a glimpse into the past within the breathtaking expanse of Alaska's largest national park. Rhyolite, Nevada. Rhyolite, Nevada is a fascinating ghost town situated in the Bullfrog Hills, approximately 120 miles north of Las Vegas, and a short distance from the eastern entrance to Death Valley National Park. This community's history is marked by a remarkably brief boom and bust period. The discovery of gold in 1906 sparked a rush that attracted the interest of steel magnate Charles M. Schwab. Distinct from the financial services tycoon, Schwab poured substantial investments into the town, leading to the construction of a stock exchange, school, train station, opera house, and state-of-the-art indoor plumbing and electrical systems. However, a series of financial difficulties contributed to the abandonment of Rhyolite by 1920. With a power company physically switching off the lights, and sealing the town's fate. Visitors to Rhyolite can explore the picturesque remnants of this once thriving town. The skeletal remains of a three-story bank, the old jail, and Tom Kelly's bottle house, an extraordinary structure built from thousands of beer and whiskey bottles, still stand. The bottle house was notably reconstructed by filmmakers for the largely forgotten 1925 silent film, The Airmail. Moreover, at the southern end of Rhyolite, the Goldwell Open Air Museum showcases 7 colossal outdoor sculptures created by a group of Belgian artists, adding a modern artistic touch to the historic landscape. Bodie, California. Bodie, California, perched high in the Sierra Nevada range, northeast of Yosemite National Park, presents a scene as if its inhabitants were whisked away by extraterrestrials in droves. Peering through the windows of its roughly 100 remaining structures, one could find a haunting tableau where it seems everyone simply vanished. These buildings are homes, lodges, a general store, a church, and a particularly eerie funeral parlor. Tables remain set for supper. Shelves are stocked with goods, and poker chips lie near roulette wheels, all beneath more than a century's dust accumulation. The reality unfolded as such. In the early 20th century, mining prospects waned following a peak in the 1870s. Due to Bodie's extreme isolation, accessible only via a 3-mile dirt road in summer and buried under several feet of snow in winter, residents opted to abandon possessions rather than haul them to new homes. Bodie sits at a lofty 8,375 feet above sea level. Spanning 500 acres, this preserved time capsule is meticulously maintained by California's state park system in a poignant state of arrested decay, as detailed on its official website. Local lore whispers of ghostly presences haunting the site, and tales warn that those who remove relics may face an enduring curse. Bannock, Montana. Bannock, Montana, in southwest Montana, flourished in 1862, when gold was discovered nearby at Grasshopper Creek. The town briefly served as the territory's first capital until gold seekers moved the government seat to Virginia City during a subsequent rush. During its peak, Bannock gained notoriety when vigilantes executed Sheriff Henry Plummer for allegedly leading a gang of robbers known as the Innocents, a claim disputed by many. Today, legends say that Plummer, his cohorts, and their victims haunt the well-preserved Hotel Meade, the jail, the schoolhouse, and about 60 other structures. Tourists can explore these sites independently or join guided tours in the summer. The streets come alive during July's Bannock Days with shootout reenactments, horse-drawn wagon rides, and other Wild West-themed activities. Thurber, Texas, stands out among many ghost towns in the West due to its unique history. Founded in the late 1800s as a coal mining town, Thurber was owned and operated by a firm that supplied crucial fuel to the expanding railroad industry of that era. Alongside coal, Thurber thrived in brick production using natural shale, establishing itself as a powerhouse in brick manufacture. However, Thurber's decline began with the discovery of oil in Texas in the early 20th century, which shifted the state's economic focus away from coal. By 1933, the town was abandoned after the corporation moved out, despite enduring a destructive fire that destroyed much of its infrastructure. Today, remnants like the sturdy brick smokestack and the W.K. Gordon Center, which recounts the town's vibrant past, offers glimpses into its former glory. Visitors can even obtain a key to the cemetery entrance at the Smokestack restaurant, allowing them to explore this century-old resting place. Goldfield, Arizona. Goldfield, Arizona, founded in 1893 amidst the allure of gold, has weathered a turbulent history marked by cycles of abandonment and revival. Its initial boom was cut short by mine collapses in 1897, leading to its first abandonment. A fleeting attempt to revive the town in the early 1900s failed, sealing Goldfield's fate as a ghost town nestled beneath the imposing Superstition Mountains east of Phoenix. Today, Goldfield is a testament to Arizona's mining legacy, transformed into a captivating tourist destination. Though many original structures have yielded to time, visitors can still catch glimpses of the town's heritage through scattered building foundations and remnants of its mining past. Its charm lies not in strict historical accuracy, but in its quirky attractions. A leisurely stroll along Main Street's wooden boardwalks offers a journey into the spirit of the Wild West, complemented by eccentric offerings such as a reptile museum, nostalgic rides on a narrow-gauge train, and an exhilarating zipline, panoramic views akin to those of a buzzard in flight. For those intrigued by Goldfield's colorful past, a guided tour of the bordello, led by costumed guides, provides insights for a nominal fee. Notably, visitors can witness a weekly outdoor spectacle, a staged gunfight between mock gunslingers wielding toy handguns, evoking the ethos of frontier justice. It's a scene that captures the essence of Goldfield's vibrant history, inviting travelers to relive the drama and excitement of Arizona's mining heyday in a setting that seamlessly blends history with entertainment. Chaco Culture National Historical Park, nestled in the high desert of northwest New Mexico, is the oldest site on this list. From around 800 AD, for about 300 years, Chaco culture served as a crucial center for ancestral Puebloan culture, playing roles in ceremonies, governance, and trade before Puebloan life shifted elsewhere. The Chacoans constructed impressive multi-story homes, public buildings, and circular ritual chambers using stone and earth. Their engineering feats included an intricate network of roadways connecting Chaco to neighboring settlements. Modern paved roads allow visitors to explore this ancient site. You can wander through the remnants of the city, hike trails like the Pueblo Alto Trail for a panoramic view of the abandoned city from the canyon rim, and stay late for spectacular stargazing in this designated international dark sky park. Calico, California. Calico, situated in Southern California, presents a unique blend of history and entertainment, making it more of an amusement park than a traditional ghost town today. Originally established during the Silver Rush of the 1880s and 1890s in San Bernardino County, near the I-15 highway between Los Angeles and Las Vegas, Calico saw a bustling boomtown era. However, its current appearance owes much to Walter Knott, of Knott's Berry Farm fame, who purchased and revitalized the town in the 1950s. While some original structures like the bar, general store, and courthouse remain from their mining heyday, many others are replicas crafted to evoke a Wild West ambience for visitors. Highlights include exploring a historic mine, trying gold panning in a stream, and riding on a narrow-gauge railroad through the town's streets. Comparing Calico to Body, a more preserved ghost town in Northern California, reveals Calico's emphasis on quirky attractions, like the Tilted Mystery Shack, featuring an upward-facing water feature, which Body lacks. This blend of history and entertainment makes Calico a favored destination for those seeking a taste of the Old West with a twist. Terlingua, Texas. Terlingua, located in southwest Texas, is a lively ghost town despite its abandonment following the bankruptcy of a quicksilver mining company in the 1940s. Today, it thrives with quirky, tourism-driven businesses, making it an ideal hub for exploring the nearby Rio Grande and Big Bend National Park. Visitors can wander among the weathered remnants of stone homes and explore the unique one-acre cemetery, adorned with rocky grottos and wooden crosses. The Terlingua Trading Company offers a delightful array of trinkets, while the Starlight Theatre, once a movie palace, now hosts evenings of dining, drinks, and live music. For those seeking a unique overnight experience, accommodations range from futuristic see-through bubbles to cozy Airstream trailers under the expansive desert sky. Terlingua's calendar highlights the annual chili cook-off, a tradition since 1967, drawing crowds of enthusiasts to celebrate and savor chili creations during the first weekend of November. Terlingua's blend of historical intrigue, scenic beauty, and vibrant community spirit makes it a captivating destination for adventurers seeking a taste of the Old West with a modern twist. Garnet, Montana. Garnet Ghost Town, located about 35 miles east of Missoula, Montana, presents visitors with well-preserved structures that vividly depict the rough mining days of the late 1800s. At its peak, Garnet boasted a population of around 1,000 residents, including a school with 41 students, 4 hotels, multiple businesses, and even a candy store. As mining declined and new opportunities arose elsewhere, Garnet gradually faded. By the end of World War II, it was left to the elements. You can explore remarkably intact remnants through Garnet's tranquil streets, such as the general store and hotel interior. Ongoing preservation efforts ensure that many structures remain accessible, unlike some other ghost towns. After touring the town site, visitors can enjoy hiking on nearby trails, with kids having the option to embark on a treasure hunt using lists from the visitor center. For added entertainment, St. Elmo, Colorado. Like many towns in the American West, St. Elmo owes its existence to the railroad. This lifeline could also bring about its demise if service were to cease. Nestled in the Gunnison National Forest, west of Colorado Springs, St. Elmo thrived during the 1880s and 1890s gold and silver mining boom, boasting a population of around 2,000 people. However, the town's fortunes declined swiftly after the railroad stopped running in 1922, marking its rapid descent into a ghost town. A few wooden structures still stand today, including the general store where antiques and souvenirs are sold during the summer months. Visitors can experience the town's mining heritage by renting ATVs and exploring the former mine trade. In conclusion, exploring these ghost towns allows us to connect with a vanished frontier where dreams were made and shattered amid the harsh realities of the Wild West. They stand as enduring symbols of America's pioneering spirit and the fleeting nature of human endeavor in unforgiving landscapes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this. See you in our next video.